And I'm going to talk about how do agencies, ministries with shared responsibilities work together. And in this title, with this title, I can only talk about what I know, which is the Brazilian situation, the Brazilian ministries and agencies. My name is Maria Dagli, and I am a professor at the Veterinary School of University of São Paulo, and also member of CTN-BIO. So we have the Brazilian Constitution, which is from 1988, which has been released and renewed after a period of military government. And in the starting of democracy in 1988, we had a new constitution. And it says that there are the legislative, executive, and judicial powers of the union. They must work independently and at the same time in harmony with each other, right? So this is our constitution. So we have these three powers here, which is the executive power, which is exerted by the president and the vice president, of course, and the ministries with the secretaries and the governmental agencies. And the responsibility is to enforce the laws. We have the legislative power, which creates the laws, right? It is the Congress, the Deputy Chamber, and the Senate. And then we have the judicial power, which interprets the laws. And this is the Supreme Court and other instances which are involved in the interpretation and application of the laws. So these three powers are supposed to work together and in harmony, right? And then we have the public ministry. The public ministry is an agency that is not part of any of these powers, but is directly related to all of them, right? It is an institution whose responsibility is to maintain the legal order in the state and to supervise the public authorities in various spheres. So it's very important to have this public ministry, in fact, to supervise the public authorities. We have 23 ministries in Brazil, all of those, right? A number of 23. In former governments, we had more, but this new government reduced the number of ministries. And now we will have elections in Brazil very soon. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe they can increase the numbers of ministries or reduce. So, but we have, at present, we have 23 ministries, right? And the most important for this talk are the Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Supply, the Ministry of Health, and the Ministry of Science, Technology, Innovations. And formerly it was called Communications, but it was not more communication. It is only Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovations. The Ministry of Environment has the responsibility to preserve Brazil's natural resources and also controls the IBAMA. IBAMA is the Brazilian Institute of the Environment and Renewable Natural Resources, right? The IBAMA has its own website and deals with animals and plants regarding everything regarding the environment. The prevention to the fires, right? Exploration of wood, irregular exploration of wood in Amazonia and in other places. So, and other things. This is IBAMA. Then we have the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Supply. it is responsible for managing public policies to encourage agriculture, promoting agribusiness, and regulating and standardizing services linked to the sector, right? So the MAPA is very important because it approves the commercialization of plant and animal products. It is also responsible for inspection and includes the approval and the commercialization of genetically modified organisms, the products approved by CTN Bio for commercial release. So CTN Bio does the safety assessment, the risk assessment, and then MAPA approves the release of these products for commercialization, and also does the inspection of these products, right? Coca-Cola is approved by MAPA. If you look in the can, in the Coca-Cola can, it is approved by MAPA, for example, right? We have the Ministry of Health. It is deals with the public health of Brazilians. It organizes the national health policy, etc., health information, coordination and inspection of a unified health system, health surveillance, scientific research and technology in health area. So it's very important to coordinate all the public health of Brazilians. And we have the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. The objective is the promotion of scientific production strategies, right? And also the inspection of initiatives and materials and the promotion of technology in the country. These are the functions, right? National scientific and technological research and innovation to incentivize policies, planning, coordination, supervision, and control of science, technology, and innovation, information technology, and the Ministry of Science, Technology, and Innovation is responsible also for the national biosafety policy, right? Also export and articulation of the governments in order to promote the scientific policies, science, technology, and innovation. In addition to the ministries that I highlighted, there are the regulatory agencies in Brazil, right? The regulatory agencies have been created in Brazil in the 90s. They are recent in Brazil. And they are governmental bodies whose purpose is to regulate and supervise the activity of a particular sector of the economy, right? And the agencies, in fact, they interconnect the interests of users, providers of services, and the executive power. These are the roles of the regulatory agencies in Brazil. And these are the agencies that we have here. National Agency of Water, Cinema, what else? Transports, health, supplementary health. And we have the petrol, it's here, electric energy. And we have here the Anvisa, which is probably the most known from all of you. Right? Anvisa is the National Agency for Sanitary Surveillance, and its role is to promote the protection of population's health through the sanitary control of the production and consumption of products and services subjected to sanitary surveillance, right? Including environment, process inputs, technology, etc. Anvisa analyzes and approves, for example, cosmetics, human vaccines, tobacco products, drugs, makes visits to the laboratories to approve their work, right, their structure, and also approves all products in summary for human use, including the GMO products approved by City and Bio for commercial release. For example, the vaccines and other products, they are definitely approved by Anvisa. This is the website, Anvisa website. So they have information about, of course, the monkeypox, about vaccines and COVID tests, etc. So this is the Anvisa's responsibility. How the GMO, what the GMO policy in Brazil interact with these ministries and agencies? How can they work together, right? The City and Bio is the central organ for the regulation of biosafety in Brazil. And it is a commission that is linked to the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. And it has been created by the law 11105 from 2005 and Decree 5591. And it also has resolutions which are important for the information about specified information about GMO policy. This is historical context of GMO and gene editing regulation, which is another topic that CTN Bio deals with. So we have three moments, right? Before 2005, we have a primary biosafety law, which was released in 1995. Then we have the biosafety law in 2005, the actual biosafety law. Then we have all the normative resolutions for 2006, for 2009, and the commercial approval of plants started to occur after the law 11105 in 2005. And then third step or third phase, let's say like this, was the creation of expert working group that created the normative resolution number 16 for to deal with genetically edited organisms, right? And in 2018, the normative resolution 16 has been released, and we start to receive the consultations for plants, animals, vaccines, microorganisms, genetically edited. Our law is this one. It is the biosafety law. Provides the norms, safety norms and inspection mechanisms for activities involving GMOs and their byproducts. And it had 54 members, being 27 members and 27 alternates, all scientists holding a PhD title. And all approvals, everything to be approved at CTN Bio needs 14 votes, because we have 27 members, so everything to be approved needs the half of the members' votes, right? So it needs 14 votes. And this is the composition. And you can see here that there are scientists, 12 scientists. We have representatives from the ministries. And so 9 ministries are represented at seat at CTN Bio plenary. So we have 9 representatives here for foreign affairs, a secretary for agriculture, defense, all of them health, environment, science and technology and innovation, and agriculture. All of them sit in CTN Bio plenary. And we also have 6 other experts. So 27 members and double 54 members work there. And there is also, this is CTN Bio that does the risk assessment, and it collects informations from the CI Bios, which are commissions that work locally in institutions that want to work with genetically modified organisms. All of them have to create CI Bios. They are local commissions. CTN Bio does the risk assessment. And there is also a council formed by ministries, which are the National Biosafety Council. It's formed by ministries, right? And then there are organs of registration and inspections, as I said, the MAPA, the Anvisa, and the IBAMA, right? And this is important. CI Bio is responsible for the maintenance of biosafety locally. The CTN Bio does the risk assessment. This registration and inspection bodies like MAPA and Anvisa work after CTN's bio approval. And the CNBS is the Council of Ministries that can evaluate some approvals done by CTN Bio, but it's not an obligation. They don't always work. They are not responsible for analyzing every CTN Bio approved. And the model of GMO regulation in Brazil is the process and product regulation. It is science-based and case-by-case assessment. Same biosafety law. It is good for plants, microorganisms, vaccines, and animals. Same everything centered in one commission. It is a robust and transparent technical assessment and evaluates labs, researchers, projects, planned releases in the environment and commercial releases. Commercial release is only part of the duties of CTN Bio. And this is our model. And then we have the legal definition of GMO of our law. It says that a genetically modified organism is an organism whose genetic material has been altered by genetic engineering techniques. And then they define the genetic engineering as the manipulation of DNA, recombinant DNA RNA molecules, right? And they also define the recombinant DNA RNA molecules. They are manipulated outside living cells. They multiply themselves in living cell. So based on this definition of a genetically modified organism, this subgroup from CTN Bio created the normative resolution number 16, which is very similar to the one approved, the first one approved, which was from Argentina. But sorry that it is in Portuguese, but we have a carry, right? The company interested in submit the product to CTN Bio can send a letter to the CTN Bio president. This is evaluated, right, by the subcommissions from CTN Bio. And once evaluated, it goes to the plenary session of CTN Bio. In this letter or this consultation or carry, the interested person or company describes all the characteristics of this product. And then after being analyzed by CTN Bio subcommissions and plenary of CTN Bio, it can be considered or not a GMO, right? So this is the decision. And then if it is not approved as a non-GMO, right? It goes to CI Bio, the certificate of quality of biosafety. So it starts again all the procedure. Anyway, if it is approved as a non-GMO, right, it goes to the registration organs to be analyzed there also, right? This is the same steps for transgenic or other genetically modified organisms, right? So anything approved by CTN Bio can be re-evaluated by CNBS or not. And anyway, it must go to MAPA, Anvisa, or IBAMA in these agencies and ministry. It is subjected to registration processes and production and marketing. Examples we have are mosquitoes, corn, soybean, cotton, yeasts, all that has been commercially released by CTN Bio and have been approved for commercialization in Brazilian market. Okay. Just to finish, this is an old advertisement we had at the beginning of the new CTN Bio in 2006 or 7. So they say these are doctors that are in favor of transgenics, and I'm here. Many other people are here. Paulo is not here. This is Alex Nepomuceno. Many of you should know Alex, right? And for Brazil, free of transgenic, but unfortunately it was not true. We have many transgenics and GMO approved here, and also gene-edited products. So thank you so much for your attention.